Good evening, traders. A fixed trader from GoldMedalPennyStocks.com here today, and I want to take the second to talk to you about the stock chart for ASUV, Harmonic Energy Incorporated, which is an OTC Markets traded stock. So the first thing I want to point out here as we work our way from the top down is the RSI. You'll notice a few things. Firstly, that it's currently at 64.93, which is well within the buy zone, which is between 50 and 70. That's where it has the most power as far as creating price action or predicting and showing current strength goes. So that's looking to be in good shape. You've still got plenty of room before it taps into that overbought category, but it's well within the strength zone. Next up, you'll notice that we recently got that crossover where the 5-period RSI, which is more volatile, crosses over that 14-period RSI and kind of signals that momentum is picking up and overall relative strength is picking up. So that's another bullish indicator. Next up, I want to point out that the RSI has been seeing bullish divergence. As a whole, we've seen a nice uptrend here while the price per share tapped some lows, as you can see here on the 16th here. We tapped that low while we were trending upwards with the RSI. So bullish divergence, as you can tell from the name, we've been picking up strength here. It's a bullish indication. Now to work down a little bit, I wanted to point out the fact that we've broken through a few crucial moving averages, one of which being the 200 MA, which is this green line here that I just circled, the 13 EMA, 13-day exponential moving average, and then the 50-day simple moving average. Now, a close above all three of these over the course of the past couple of days is a huge move. It shows that we're seeing a lot of momentum. If you're able to break through all those price points that quickly, it's huge momentum. So we're looking very good in those terms. Now, if we can continue trading above that 200-day simple moving average, we're going to watch for this 50-day simple moving average to come cross up above that 200 MA, and that's going to give us what's called a golden cross. So that's one thing we really want to keep our eyes on moving forward. That's a very bullish indication if that happens. Now, in terms of recent price action also, I want to point out that we've been trading in a channel, which for the most part has been between 3 cents and give or take this 0.015, 016 area. So this has been a pretty big channel. As you can see, it's about 100% from bottom to top. And just today we challenged that and actually traded above that for a split second there. And it basically, if a channel breaks, it's oftentimes considered to be a pretty strong breakout play if it can hold above those levels for very long. So we're looking to, again, break this 3 cent area, and then things get really exciting really quickly. So keep your eyes on that 3 cent break first. Next up, I want to talk about the PARSAR. You'll notice that's currently below the price per share. That's giving us the bullish trend signal. So it's telling us we've got a bullish trend. Now we'll go down and check out the ADX to tell us how strong that trend is and see if it's confirmed. And it is. We've got this plus DI line trading up here above the ADX and minus DI line. And you'll see the blue ADX line is sitting at 27.18, which is above the 20, which is where it's the point where the ADX kind of signifies a relevant trend or a significant trend. So being as we're above that 20, we've got a significant bullish trend here. And it's forming and growing, as you can see by the continued spike up here. It's actually gained in strength recently. So continuing on this chart here, you can see that the volume here has picked up lately. We've gotten some nice green days, nice green closes with solid volume lately. That's a very bullish sign. Shows people are accumulating shares. And then let's go down to some of the momentum indicators before we talk about accumulation a little bit more. So you can see that the MACD and the TRIX indicators are both got their crossovers to the bullish side. Both of them continue to curl up, and both of them are building in their divergence between their signal lines here. So both of them are looking continually more bullish by the day, and we're watching for those spreads to continue to grow and for the curl up to continue as well. The Williams %R has been fluctuating up in this overbought category very nicely lately. It's currently at negative 23.75, which is just below that negative 20 that we want to see it come up above. So we are right on the verge of becoming very bullish there. As far as short-term momentum goes, it's definitely here according to these indicators. Now, as far as accumulation goes, you can see the Accum Dist and OBV lines have both spiked up recently, and they are in agreement with one another. Both of them are pointing upwards. So you can see that the volume here has backs the accumulation. It's showing that it's been significant accumulation here. Another way you can kind of tell here is that we've seen the CMF spike from being below negative 0.4 to being all the way at negative 0.139. And so that's a really huge move to make in the past couple of days. It's showing that people are starting to accumulate shares again, and we are right on the verge of crossing over into bullish CMF range again. So we're watching for that to go positive here. All in all, it looks like we've seen a lot of accumulation on this chart. We've seen the short-term momentum indicators really line up, and we are towards the top of this channel and tested it the past 2 days. So we want to see this channel break, and then things could get really exciting really quickly. So once again, I am not a professional financial advisor. These videos should be watched for entertainment purposes only, and I cannot be held responsible for any buy, sell, or hold decision. Thanks for watching, and good luck trading.